Hey now, I'm back with another exclusive trading system that produced crazy results over multiple different backtests. In addition, this system can be traded manually or with the newest Traders Landing community automated script. And for those of you who want to play in the high-risk, high-yield income space, check out my Crypto Landing channel, where viewers are making a killing every day passively. Just make sure you are subscribed or your next trade can wind up like this. I call this system the parabolic squeeze, and like most trading systems, it can be adapted to Forex, crypto, options, stocks, indices, or any instrument that has significant volume and market participants. This trading strategy utilizes 3 free TradingView indicators. As always, links and settings to all indicators are listed in the description. The first indicator is an exponential moving average, or EMA. I'm going to set the length to 100 and color it in white. The 100 EMA will be used for trend direction confirmation. The second free TradingView indicator is the parabolic SAR. Inputs and style will be kept at default. The parabolic SAR is a J. Wilder indicator that appears as a series of dots either above or below the asset's price. A cross placed below the price indicates an upward trend, and a cross placed above the price indicates a downward trend. This indicator was designed to identify a change of directional trend. In the parabolic squeeze, this study will be used to identify places of entry. The third and final study is the squeeze momentum indicator. Inputs and style will be kept at default. This indicator is a derivative of John Carter's TMM squeeze volatility indicator as presented in his book Master the Trade. The squeeze momentum indicator attempts to determine directional momentum represented by bars on a histogram. Red bars below the zero line represent bearish momentum, and green bars above the zero line represent bullish momentum. This study will be used to confirm entry signals. Let's go over entry criteria and review some examples. As always, rules and details are listed in the description below. This chart is the US Composite Index 1-hour Japanese candlesticks. The rules to enter a long on the parabolic squeeze are: first, the parabolic SAR shows a buy signal represented by these blue crosses under the price. Second, a candle body needs to close above the last candle that had a parabolic SAR sell signal. Next, price must be above the 100 exponential moving average in white. Fourth, the squeeze momentum indicator must show a green bar above the zero line. Finally, the setup is canceled if a bearish parabolic SAR is printed above the price. Our rules are met when this candle closes. That is our trigger candle. We place our stop at the previous swing low and target is 1 to 2. And long example 1 hits the price target. If you enjoy this content, please make sure to click that like button. I have one more long example. First, there is a PSAR buy signal. Second, the candle body closes above the last candle with a PSAR sell signal. Then we can see price is trading above the 100 EMA. And finally, the squeeze momentum indicator is showing a green bar on the histogram. Everything converges on this candle and it serves as our trigger. The stop is placed at the previous swing low and 1 to 2 is our target. And long example 2 rapidly hits the target. Now we flip to shorts. This is what I will test for shorts. First, there is a parabolic SAR sell signal represented by this blue cross above the price. Second, a candle body prints below the most recent candle with a parabolic SAR buy signal. Next, price must be trading below the 100 exponential moving average in white. Fourth, the squeeze momentum indicator must show a red bar on the histogram. Finally, the setup is canceled if the parabolic SAR prints a buy signal. All of that happens on this candle here. That is our trigger. The stop is placed at the previous swing high and target is 1 to 2. And short example 1 hits the profit target. I'm going to show you one more quick short example. First, there is a parabolic SAR sell signal. Second, a candle closes below the last candle that printed a parabolic SAR buy signal. Third, prices trading below the 100 EMA. And finally, the squeeze momentum indicator is red. The green candle is our trigger. The stop is placed at the previous swing high and the target is 1 to 2. And after a while, the final example hits the profit target. I'm going to give you some great ideas on how we can improve this system along with a trader's landing score. And now it's time to do what I do. If you enjoy this content, hit the like button. I tested this on 2 instruments. If you are thinking of using the system, please do extensive back and forward testing and be sure to let our community know what you discover. The first test was done on Marathon Digital 4-hour candles. It took just over 7.5 years to find the 84 setups. The average time in trade was 100 hours. This dataset produced a win rate of 45% with a great profit factor of 2.288. The Sharpe and Sorrentino numbers could be improved with the maximum drawdown coming in at 17%. The total gain on account was 147% gross. The second test was done on the US Composite Index 1-hour candles. It took about 11.5 years to get into the 594 trades. The average time in a trade turned out to be just short of 1 day. The profit factor was lacking at 1.428, with the Sharpe and Sorrentino ratios are both under 1, which indicates some optimizations are needed. The maximum drawdown was 19%, but the total gain on account was 224%. And be sure to stay tuned where I'm going to give you some optimization tips to make this strategy even better. The first equity curve is for Marathon Digital. It shows a long period of consolidation and then a steady increase in account balance. The second equity curve shows a very extended consolidation period followed by a huge spike in account balance. There are ways to mitigate these periods of consolidation that I will go over shortly. I give this system a trader's landing score of 8. Because it uses a combination of indicators that appear to work well together, attempts to get in with a strong trend confirmation, but the equity curve indicates the risk versus reward and stop loss placement can be adjusted for better results. Remember, the enemy of great is good. I have 6 ideas on how we can improve this system. First, you can place 2 smaller EMAs on the chart and exit when there is a crossover of those EMAs. This strategy can keep you in winning trades longer and exit trades before a loss is incurred. Using this method is an option in the automated strategy. Second, identifying divergence on the squeeze momentum indicator can help predict an overall change in trend. Here we can see a lower low on price, but a higher low on the indicator. This is followed by a major change in the trend direction. Additional changes that can be made to better match market conditions are modifying the main trend EMA to better match market conditions. For example, you can change the 100 to a 200 EMA. Additionally, you can add volume confirmation as a filter, making sure to get in when there is an increase in volume confirming the trend continuation. Furthermore, like most trading systems, using a method to get in with the higher time frame is usually very beneficial to the health of your trading account. Fourth, using different stop-loss methods can be helpful to set closer profit targets or conversely give the market more room to gyrate, specifically by using an ATR multiple or the parabolic SAR itself as the stop-loss level. Both are options in the trading strategy, but certainly can be implemented manually too. Fifth, when the squeeze momentum indicator starts to fade, it is riskier, but can get you in a trade earlier, thus making your profit target closer, which has obvious advantages. Additionally, be wary when you enter trades far away from the 100 EMA. Typically, the further price is trading away from it, the higher the probability it will return. Price tends to react like a rubber band to moving averages. And if you want to talk to me and interact with our community, in addition to supporting the work I am doing here, you can do so for free by registering for our Circle community. And those who pick up a premium or elite membership will have access to the discussion and education spaces, in addition to the TradingView automated scripts and a private video on my personal trading system. Thanks for watching and have a great day, because you deserve it.